we're going to replicate the brush that was used to make this rather wonky looking cat. Alright, so to start off with, we are going to change our brush color to white and our background color to black. And what we want to do is create a brush that's a little soft but not too soft. So let's go over here to our airbrushing. We're going to take the medium brush, duplicate that. I'm going to move it into my airbrushing 1. And we are going to go down to the Apple Pencil and change the pressure all the way to max. And let's see how that works. We can go from thin to thick. That's very nice. Alright, so to get the right shape on this, we want something between a gumdrop and a dumpling. So we're going to start off with a rounded triangle. And really, we're going to cut it off right about there. Let's dim the opacity down on this. We don't need it really bright. We'll go to layer 2 and zoom in a bit. And we're just going to make these shapes here. Let's try making this a little smaller. Go to the top of 1. Yeah, that looks nice. And we're using our gumdrop shape as our guide. And I'm going to speed through this because it's really boring to watch me do all this. And what you see me doing here is creating the image of individual hairs. Of course, hairs are thicker at the bottom than they are at the top. If you have difficulty making them this direction, just simply make it upside down. Okay, so now that we have that, we can get rid of layer 1. We don't need it anymore. And let's see what we have for layer 2. Looks a little bit pyramidal, so let's just add a couple of extras up here. Sort of round off the top. There we go. And then what I want to do is center this. Let's go down to snapping and turn magnetics and snapping on. There we go. And yeah, that looks good. If your pattern ends up being a little skewed left or right, just grab the middle handle here under Distort and move it left to right. We're going to do a fit to canvas. And I did not turn the magnetics off, so let's do that. And fit to canvas. That's better. And we're going to copy this, create a new layer, turn that layer off. We're going to go into hair and fur, and we're going to start up a new brush. We'll go to shape, edit, import, and paste. And we'll say done. Rotation, of course, is going to be follow stroke. And let's see, color dynamics, 20, 20. We'll start off with 50 on that. Apple Pencil, opacity, all the way down to none. Properties, turn off orient to screen. And let's make maximum size 400. Click on done. And let's take a look at how this brush works. We go this way, we go that way. Okay, it's a nice dense brush. We don't have to multiply it or anything. If we swirl it this direction, then we get little short things. If we swirl it this direction, we get long ones. Let's compare those. You can do that by doing a figure 8. That way you're going to the right on one side and to the left on the other. That looks okay. All right. I'm going to call this a short hair brush. And we'll create a reset point and save it. And then what I want to do is duplicate it. Let's go to shape, edit, and I want to turn this. Give that a done, and you can see that kind of changes how things work. Now when we go, we can make longer strokes with it. And let's go down this way. Yes, I think that looks very nice. And then what we're going to do is test out how this brush looks and see how it works. Okay, so looks like we can use this brush to make all kinds of nice things. Here's a interesting little cat that I've done. Obviously, I'm not as good with cats as I am dogs and bears, but there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and you have a wonderful day.